For me, rally it's my life.
Rally to me is pretty much my life.
I don't think there's any other sport where you can get such adrenaline.
It's more like a life choice than a career choice.
Rally is a hard and passionate challenge. It's a kind of freedom.
Over that 11 years, Hyundai has been my family. I have seen the teams in very highs, lows, and all that kind of situation, and somehow we always got through. We always fight back in the difficult time, and every hard time makes you stronger. And I think that's why we are so strong as well.
So he's certainly, in terms of skills, an incredibly good driver. And at the end of the day, in the last 20 years, you know, if you take Loeb, Ogier and Gronholm, there's not been many titles won by any other people. Yeah, in some ways you could think it's now or never. It's very likely that it's now or never.
Welcome everyone to the 2024 World Rally Championship. The tension is building as we prepare for round one of the season. Just look at that, what a way to start the year. Classic Rally Monte Carlo. Guy is on fire.
We're pretty much in the zone, but you know, they use this red spray or something like this, and it's really hard to see sometimes. But they're crazy. They're full of passion on that mountainside, that's for sure.
My name is Andreas Mikkelsen. I am from Norway, and my job is to be a professional rally driver. Why I'm a rally driver? Well, my dream was to be a skier, and I didn't have the knees to withstand the pressure of the skiing. So then I got interest for rallying. So I would say probably it's the speed that attracts me. Doesn't matter so much the sport, as long as it's competitive and it has speed involved, then it's a good mix, I think.
And for me, this problem is also the Sunday. I have only 3 new, 2 used, and I would take 1 super soft.
Yeah, then you can use some super softs on Saturday morning at least.
Obviously, in Monte Carlo, it's crucial to do the good tire choices. We sacrificed our gravel note or ice screw to go very early to finish all the stages to do the tire choice, which made our life a little bit more difficult because I didn't have the proper information of where the ice was. But I mean, team player, right? I know my position, and for sure it was better solution for Thierry Neut.
I mean, it's not the first time we fight. I mean, I lost 2019, I lost the fight by less than 2 seconds. 2020, I won it by a margin of nearly 2 seconds. And tomorrow, I hope to win it again.
Then you walk up the stairs.
What a dream start for Terry, huh? Fantastic. He has done well this weekend. Let's see.
C'est là, on va passer au niveau ici.
De 6. Ouais.
Hyundai Shell Mobis World Rally Team, Thierry Neuville and Martin Wiesager.
We have done it. It's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, I don't have the words now because it was such an effort, such a teamwork, and it just all went so well this weekend. So if only it could continue like this.
Hello, my name is Ott Tänak and I'm driving a rally car.
Tänak is third overall on Friday morning. He won the rally in 2023 and is looking like the odds-on favourite to win this year.
It's a pretty busy job we are doing. Yeah, traveling up and down, and then yeah, sometimes couple of days home. Obviously taking care of family and yeah. I was already a teenager when I first started to drive, and okay, by today I guess it's around 20 years ago, but quite well remember still this day.
Tänak absolutely on it through here.
Yeah, we were going in a rather high rhythm or fast rhythm this morning. Let's say I was learning the car and then I was getting better feeling. So normally nothing too much, but in a good rhythm. But yeah, one place probably note was a bit optimistic, and yeah, I didn't make it in this kind of speed.
We are in a good situation, you know, that there is a gap also for the third place, as in the end it's very important that we finish in front of Elfyn. And then he replied that I don't need to let Taka pass me, so...
Katsuta went off unfortunately, so we don't have the fight anymore. Lappi is leading, Neville is fighting to be back on the podium, so it will be exciting.
Yeah, it's been interesting, not the easiest day of the career, but for sure I'm very satisfied where we are. But when Taka stopped, it's been just managing the, let's say, the car, the tires, not to take any risks, and it's not really enjoyable, but I need to do it, and I want to do it this way as the gap is so big. So far everything has been under control.
It's Sunday in the frozen forests of Rally Sweden, and it's Esa-Pekka Lappi who's leading the rally.
Their second career WRC win, representing the GJ Shalmovis World Rally team. We would like to welcome Esa-Pekka Lappi and Jan Ekman.
It was a long wait. I think the wait of 6 years for him was almost as long as the wait for us in the last 2 days. So yeah, it's great to see that really for everyone.
Hello everyone and welcome to Safari Rally Kenya.
That's the champion. That is the champion.
With Kenya, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong.
Enough sauna for today.
We did what we could, to be honest, except the puncture. We lost maybe 8 seconds. I think we did the maximum we could.
Yeah, as we have seen this season, Sundays are mega important, and yeah, we did our best to score a maximum points on Sunday, and we did quite well. And then after Kenya, we went to Croatia. It's a beautiful country, especially in the summertime. It's really nice. The stages itself are very technical. It's fast, but still a lot of corners, which brings a lot of mud and dust on the road. So this makes it really demanding.
My name is Torstein Eriksen. I'm from Norway, close to Oslo, and my job is to co-drive Andreas Mikkelsen around the world. Co-driver, suppose obviously everything you don't think you do. Like, okay, for sure, I'm counting down at the start and navigating through the stages, but all the between work is something people normally don't know that I'm doing. A rally is much more than a stage. In between every stage, we are in normal traffic, but unlimited time. So let's say we have 40 kilometers to go, and we have 50 minutes. So basically that's 10 minutes in advance, but suddenly the driver wants to fix something on the car, and suddenly we hit some proper traffic jam. And then I'm, not but in a big job to calculate how much time we can stop actually, or if we are in a hurry.
Forehard too soft. I said that Toyota took forehard too soft last year, but it was a bit of a different remit last year. The gaps were huge, and it was still the Sunday cruise to the power stage. So.
Yeah, we started the rally obviously with our championship in mind. So the most important was to score good points, as always. On Friday, we were in a strong position. On Saturday, at a certain point, we were definitely leading. Until Saturday, everything was looking bright for us.
A lot of corners, and I don't know, when I got the pace notice it was far too late.
It's quite obvious that we are very disappointed, especially myself. I made a big mistake which cost us probably the victory and some extra good points for the championship. So I feel very shy at the moment, and I'm disappointed. I'm very sorry for the team because it was a big fight. Thierry was driving really good, and the team supported us very well, and then if I fuck it up like this, then it's not so nice, and it's a big pressure on my shoulders now for the future. So try to analyze what happened, and let's try to avoid it in the future. Thank you.
So I guess we need to speak about Croatia. I was frustrated, but he was as much frustrated as myself, and we had to analyze. So immediately, as usually, we checked the video and tried to understand where everything went wrong from that point on. I mean, luckily, it was just a small off, but it's a challenge. But I never lost confidence, and I also know that Martin realizes himself and very quickly reacts to those situations.
Hi, my name is Björn. My job is the head of section, in-house production, so I'm responsible for structure, creating synergies between a couple of departments. My typical day starts with a coffee, switching on the computer, logging in, checking if priorities were changed during the night regarding to some test results or some other urgent issues. Especially for the aerodynamic parts, composite parts, we're getting a list directly after an event, and there we are able to decide easily where we have to focus on for preparing to the next event. But it's a challenge, and if you don't get it, you will lose, and I don't want to lose.
Welcome to Rally Portugal. It is the shakedown that we are taking you all through this morning on what is one of the most epic rounds on the championship calendar. There's always a lot of action, drama and fierce competition at this event, so strap yourselves in for a weekend ahead. I'm not sure he has enough points in the bag to be a contender for the championship at the end of the year.
Portugal was sort of the start of a long run of gravel events where we knew if we got a good bit of momentum, then you can also claw back the championship deficit quite quickly. So then we just had a sharp rock that was just off the line, and unfortunately it gave us a puncture, and we dropped I think about 10 seconds to Ogier on that stage. We still finished second there, which was a good result in the end and got us some points.
Now it's time to celebrate.
My name is Jamie McMillan and I am from Northern Ireland, and I'm a race engineer for Lloyd Tanak at Hyundai Motorsport. Generally speaking, I'll be in control of the one of the 3 cars for the Hyundai Motorsport team. So that means working with the driver on a day-to-day basis between tests and rallies, making sure the car setup is correct, checking for any issues, doing jobs lists for the guys working on the car, and it's really about extracting the most from the car first and foremost, and trying to work on the development as well alongside the other engineers in the team.
Harley, you like bicycle, eh, Harley?
This is a very aggressive run from Thierry and Herbex. These split times are looking very impressive. Oh, I knew it. Apologies for the language if you speak French, but you can understand the emotion.
What's the recommendation now? I was thinking 3 and 3 or 4 soft and 2 hard, basically. Yeah. Right. With 4 soft and 2 hard, you will be faster in the first passes. But you will lose on the second. And you will lose something in the second pass. With 3 and 3, you are in between, and with 4 hard and 2 soft, you'll be faster in the second pass. Even with 3 and 3, I would say I would still do. Cross, I think, in this Montelerno. But it's still 25 kilometers, and in the end it has this 10-kilometer abrasive road. It's really abrasive road.
Just deciding the tyres for that loop, trying to manage the quantities, also make sure we have enough new tyres and the right compound for tomorrow.
The final day of the 2024 Rally Italia Sardinia was destined to be one of the most dramatic ever seen. The Estonian keeping Ogier honest, despite being asked by the team to conserve his car and consolidate second place. 6 seconds down, going into the final stage, Tanak gave it everything, setting the second quickest time behind Nerva. He'd had all but accepted his second place.
Is this Martin's winning bonus?
Yes,
We hit the tier in the first stage, and yeah, we had some big damage, so we had to retire from the day.
Oid entered Rally Estonia, his local event that's been on the WRC calendar the last few seasons. We took that opportunity in Rally Estonia, and it was quite a big shock, I guess. And then Latvia then was back on dry conditions, so Latvia. What happened in Latvia?
Was pushing hard on stage 14, too hard, clipping the stage side archway and lucky to escape unscathed. But the following Tanak found himself collecting the debris. With the stage needing to be stopped as he and co-driver Martin Järvioja disentangled themselves.
I don't know, they're just... Yeah, we can rewind now.
That didn't last long.
Let's see if I can see.
Right up.
He made help.
Okay.
Service is bad.
Don't film, don't film.
No, don't film.
Second stage. age. Yeah, I think Hoyt said himself he was maybe trying to chase the time a little bit too quick rather than being a bit more patient, because we knew in these conditions we weren't going to be sort of setting the fastest times, I would say. So yeah, unfortunately they went off the road straight away under the braking. The rear sort of stepped out and he couldn't recover it, and they collided with a tree. And yeah, to be fair, it was quite a stressful situation as well because Martin wasn't doing so well initially.
When the car stops, you immediately understand how you are actually. And then, yeah, when we had this accident in Finland, I immediately understand that it's not good because I couldn't breathe. And first 20 seconds I was quite worried because you don't know actually what's next. But when I started to breathe again, then I felt pain in my back, but I could walk, and then I understand that it might be something bad, but I will recover.
We have to retire. Sorry for everybody. We are okay.
It's been a bad weekend so far for Hyundai. 2 cars out of the running, and Toyota continue to add points to their Manufacturers' Championship campaign.
That's what's caused the damage. It was that second impact.
Oh, you can see all the debris here.
Oh, it's a disaster for Toyota. The Dream Finland 1-2-3 has gone at the final hour, and all that means Thierry Neuville is back in a podium position. Sébastien Ogier, a man you can never count out. He's back again, and he's a real championship contender.
Australia 2018 was first time for me. I was able to fight for the championship until the very last round of the season, in a close battle with Sébastien Ogier. Unfortunately, firstly we got a puncture. That's where we lost, obviously, a few of our hopes to be, the champion. Suddenly, during the weekend, we got the information that Sébastien was in trouble. So obviously, our hopes came up again, and we realized that it could be the deciding decision in the fight for the championship at that point. But the weather was changing, and there was massive rain for the last day of the rally, and basically it was for us all in. We had to go for it. There was a chance to catch back a lot of time with risking a lot of things in the rain, but unfortunately at some point, we were anyhow far behind, but we slipped off the road, and the rally was over there, and that was where we lost. I mean, the very few little chances which were still alive to win the championship.
My name is Dani Sordo, and my job is to drive cars at Hyundai Motorsport, rally cars, so I look like I'm a driver. I have a really good relation with everybody, and everybody respects me because I was always nice with everybody. Everybody, they were so nice with me, like Thierry, we are already 10 years together, and you ask for things, and he's always there. With Seb Ogier, they asked me yesterday to go to dinner, so we go to dinner now. I feel like the people respect me because what I did in the championship, but more for how I am, you know, with everybody, and this is nice.
Welcome to the Acropolis Rally of Greece, the rally of the gods.
Adding the details here.
On the third stage in the risky part there was some rain yesterday, quite a lot of rain, so hopefully there's not enough dust, but for the first two stages I'm not too sure.
We started with a best setup like discussed yesterday. We just adapted the right height on the rear for the second spare. So then we swapped to the, let's say, second pass setup from the PET with a 117.21 and 117.19 damper. And he said that he had better grip, slightly more vertical movement, and that the rear keep more in line. So currently it looks like that we will start with that tomorrow morning.
That much loose gravel on top, and obviously the engine isn't running properly, so yeah, challenging morning, but it's a tough event, so that's the only trouble for the weekend. I take it.
Prove that the Champions League leader is not that fast, honestly, because first on the road we were second, and we took 45 seconds in 4 stages, so maybe you should stop crying and learn driving first on the road.
Never 3 and 1. Ogier? Yeah. So it was always crossed.
He was not crossed now, and he was, I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, it would have worked. Because that's the other one, and it looked similar like that on the start of the stage. And we were sliding so much on all the right-handers, and I told them, wow, the soft, but actually the soft was on the other side, so 2 and 2, but we didn't take the risk.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
We will see.
Title hopes. Ott Tänak began the day with a lead of over 20 seconds, but his hopes of a maiden win in Greece came crashing down on the opening stage.
What's happened here?
It's only dust. Something happened in that corner.
Yeah, they're out the car. They're out the car.
Well, don't say you're in the middle of nowhere because Ott has stopped to change a wheel in there, so that's moved you up a position, most likely.
Yeah, that's quite a shame. I don't like that. I like Ott.
So do I.
We changed 2 punctures on the stage to flat tires.
Despite not competing for 3 months, Dani Sordo was now in the rally lead, extending his advantage off stage 8.
I'm always a little bit mad because I always want more and more. And I say, I miss this victory in Spain, in Catalonia or something, will be amazing, and I never get it. But I put all my power to take it, but it was not possible. I feel like the fans, they still love Dani Sordo, and they still love when you arrive to the stage.
But the veterans lead wouldn't last long. A puncture on the following test saw he and Candido Carrera lose over 50 seconds to Ogier's stage-winning time.
How is the dust? Proper warrior. Proper warrior. Proper Acropolis rally. Sorry.
Calimera, welcome to Sunday morning here at Rally Acropolis. Thierry is unstoppable. He is flying through the Sunday stages.
since 2014. I spent many days in Alzenau, discovering the company. At that time, I think my first visit, there were roughly 25 people working here. A few months later, when we kicked off the 2014 season, we were already more than 80. Where today, yeah, obviously it's more than 250 people working here on a daily basis. I have been part of it. I've seen growing the company, the infrastructure, all the changes which have been ongoing over all the years. And it has been pretty impressive to see.
Dear passengers, welcome to Rally Chile-Viejo.
We are mainly focusing on our teammate at some point to just make sure we get enough advantage after this rally still before heading to Central Europe, which should be the case. And then we have to see, because I think it's important and urgent as well for the team to now focus on the manufacturer's title as well. So we should get that driver's title done quickly and
My name is Stefan Siebler. I'm working for Hyundai as a rally car engineer. I started here in 2016, and when I came to Hyundai, it was clear that I would be the engineer of Thierry. Sometimes it was better, sometimes still some room to improve.
Yeah, my first reference in the team, if I have to contact somebody, it's always Stefan. If I have to give an instruction or whatever, it's Stefan. So Stefan get all the
Maybe the problem is we are working really longer together, you know, and...
He's a proper German, for sure. He has a very special laugh when he's laughing. It's ha! But it's very difficult to make it. Yeah, sometimes, most of the time, he looked like he's dreaming.
And some people ask me, how is it possible that you work with one person so long together? I don't know.
So it's like... You say Stefan? Yeah. So he's listening, but he's far away many times.
Yeah, but sometimes he's so unfriendly. And then I said, I don't know, maybe I'm just used to, or I don't take it so personal, you know?
Yeah, the fact that we are still working together, yeah, shows that it's a relationship which is working. I mean, you always look for more, you always look for better, but realistically you also know that nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect, Stefan is not perfect, but together I think we are close to perfect.
Since 2017, we had chances to win the championship. And I mean, we are all here to win a championship. That is not a question. But even, let's say, if we are in a good position, I'm just thinking from event to event. For sure, there is more pressure, but currently, it's okay.
So it's very close now before the last two rounds, and will be very important now in Central Europe to not lose, or at least not lose too many points to Toyota. So I want to have, let's say, the mentality going into rally like I had in Poland, like, okay, I'm going here to show speed, not to get to the finish and get the mileage. So when you start with, let's say, this kind of mentality, it shows in the stage time normally. So let's wait and see. Hopefully, it will be much better.
Welcome back, everyone. Here we go again with one of the favourites, the Central European Rally.
We need to record this.
What's happened, sir?
I don't know. I think a police officer is. You see, what's fun is that you have the FIA, but you have also police. Sometimes we feel the FIA is police, but actually, FIA has its own police. So I think they are not quite happy with the registration plate.
Ouais, il y a la petite clé, mais juste si vous voulez le tournevis.
I think it's a new trick from Toyota. Lots of the ingredients for success were there. Lots of great people, lots of resources, a good base car. All of that was there. Also some changes here and there. Clearly some changes in the technical organization. And a few people probably to reposition also. Christian, who in my opinion is key, is very divisive. Fairly early into the season, actually, we made contact with Voigt and we talked and and explained the steps that were taken in order to change the approach of the team, the mindset, the people, the organization, the process. And then it was a bit more about to find someone who understands how to deal with the car on tarmac. I think it sort of made sense, but if I'm honest, I think we failed to execute it properly. In the sense that there's simply not enough tarmac rally and not enough tarmac preparation before Monte Carlo. So it was a tough ask on him. But that was the plan. But it's fair to say that the plan did not really happen as we wanted him to happen. But let's see. There are more to come. I think my interest in skateboarding started for as long as I can remember living. I was trying to grow my way into skateboarding, either sitting on the skateboard or then eventually going into longboarding, because that was easier, simply because I could not ollie. And then YouTube arrived. And that's it, no, I can ollie. But no, more seriously, the difficulty will be to find a way to align the driver's interest with the team's interest, because Thierry has no interest into taking risk, but we need him to take a bit of risk.
Difficult conditions, left-hander, just was slipperier than I anticipated, and slid off the road and hit the fence, and it was a proper fence, so it made quite a lot of damage on the car. So let's see if we can continue in the next days.
I'm Anthony and I'm #1 mechanic for Hyundai Motorsport. We are coming here with more to lose than to win, and one of my mechanics removed the SAM guard on the front, and he had a look on the cross member and he called me, and was quite already a small crack, let's say, on the cross member.
Yeah, on the bracket on the cross member. Just for tonight. You put something or you just host clamp?
I remember that Elfyn Evans in Finland, if I'm not wrong, he broke a toe arm on the rear and he repaired it with hose clamp and spanner. So basically we did the same. 2 hose clamp, 1 14mm spanner, and we pray God.
Thierry Neuville, despite those problems early on, is now fighting for the rally lead.
In second position, representing Toyota, our 8-time world champion Sébastien Ogier.
Yeah, I've been in rallying for professional rallying since 2005, so 20 years next year. I started as a rally engineer for ProDrive. I was a customer rally engineer at the time. After 5 years, I started working with Volkswagen Motorsport in 2010. And then in 2011, I was a rally engineer for Sébastien Ogier. And since 2021, I'm part of Hyundai Motorsport. I'm Gerard-Jan de Jong. I'm a head of engineering at Hyundai Motorsport. I have a family. I'm a father of two beautiful girls. And unfortunately, they do not live in Alzenau. They live in Hanover, where my previous job used to be. And because I chose to continue in motorsport, in 2021, I decided to move to Alzenau during the week, and then in the weekends, I'm back home. But what it's like to work in motorsport, it's more like a life choice than a career choice. Let's talk about what it takes to beat Seb Ogier. Sébastien is extremely competitive. Yeah, he will take everything that he can get as an advantage to you. Any driver that wants to be world champion must have that level of belief. Because if you think about the courage that it takes to drive that fast, if you don't trust yourself, you cannot go fast. So it's almost a quality that you need to have as a world champion in World Rally Championship driving. Otherwise, you will not succeed.
It's a misty, tense Saturday morning here, and that perfectly describes the atmosphere in the World Rally Championship.
now off the road. They look as if they're in that kind of drainage ditch at the side of the road.
Wow. Come on, Thierry, get it in.
Everyone breathe. He is back on the road. He is moving. Thierry Neuville and Martin Vidal are having quite the stage here, though.
Thierry, 32 seconds down. 31 to Oit to Seb. 32. He's lost half a minute. Neuville lost half a minute with a 360.
Huge frustration there for Thierry Neuville. He drops down to 4th position overall now. Ogier leads the rally. Tanak is 2nd. Evans is 3rd. Neuville, with those 2 mistakes in this stage, is now 4th overall. 33.6 seconds off the lead.
Tanak knows he has to push on and take risks in order to have a chance to battle for the championship in Japan.
No, Sebastian Ogier stopped.
They stopped on the stage. They're both out. He's off the road, hit the pole. It seems like he's stuck as well.
Quite emotional for Sebastian Ogier, knowing that it was kind of over.
Yeah, for sure. I feel angry with myself in this moment. Very sorry for my team. I tried my best, and I repeat since a while that was really my main target, to help them achieving the manufacturer. We were, I think, doing a good job so far, but unfortunately that's 3 weekends in a row that is not really going my way, and yeah, tough time.
Such a tough blow, because that does guarantee now that Hyundai will become drivers' champion.
What a weekend for Oit Tanak, the winner of the Central European Rally.
Thank you.
For us, it turned really positive. It looked quite negative already.
Between your two drivers, how do you play that? Is it 25? Are they allowed?
Congratulations. Great weekend for you. We keep fighting still.
Absolutely.
Still a few things that are on.
Feeling pressure-wise, all these drivers tell me pressure is the tyres, Cyril, but there's a lot riding on the final event.
So I think the approach in Japan will be a bit simpler. We sort of, the dynamic between the different crews we know will be different, and that's fine. We can build around that, we can plan around that. Just like we know that Toyota will be very, very strong, so the stronger Toyota, the stronger need to be our plans.
I would say through the weekend we improved a lot, and it's positive. So another push in Japan.
Hi, I'm May. I'm from WRC Workshop. I'm the workshop specialist, the administration specialist. What I do is I take care of the rally car document registration. I take care of the mechanics, paperwork, administration work, communicating between more like a back office work, yes. Yeah.
Because we have so many people.
Okay.
So for manager to see directly up.
Okay, it's not the first time we win the manufacturer title. It will be also on the driver side, so it's a big jump for Hyundai. I try not to react too much. Just be confident what you are doing. Focus, because you are focused, car will be ready. If you are thinking too much, anything can happen. So I try to make them just focus, yeah. And for me too, just daily, like everything's fine, yeah.
Good for the Champions season.
Yeah, definitely.
To do some.
Bill Carlos Paz. We went and played there at night. That was really cool.
What do you want? A beer?
I'll have a beer, yeah. Go for it.
Can I get a glass of red wine, please?
Try one.
Please.
Okay.
That was in English. I could have done that.
Das war total falsch. Also ich hätte gerne einen Rotwein, einen trockenen und einen Pilz für meinen Kollegen.
Well, I don't know what you think, but from my side, the focus is on the manufacturers now, really.
I don't know. To be honest, it's a bit hot topic.
Yeah.
And currently, I think it will be difficult. Whatever you do, I think it will be tricky.
Yeah, definitely.
Because for sure, Thierry wants to secure the championship.
Yeah.
But for sure, you also don't want to just drive.
Yeah.
That means, from my point of view, nothing is really saved.
No, until the day
is finished.
No, absolutely.
Like usual.
To be honest, even in Central Europe, Thierry's pace, if he was driving just consistently and sort of without taking big risks, should put him in a strong position. So. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how it goes. It will be interesting anyway. At least Sunday night, no matter what, you can enjoy more than one glass of red wine. For the team as well.
Should be okay, no?
Normally, yes, 25 points, you can get a maximum of 30, so...
Again, need to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, you know how...
Just finish. Be watching.
Okay.
I like to watch whenever I can, you know, I got the app, the account.
We will finish it before you, so hopefully we get it done and then I'm going to support you. See you. Thank you.
Bravo.
Bravo. C'était comment?
It's a rally everybody loves, and what a way to end the year. Welcome to Japan. Thierry Neuville and Ott Tanak going head-to-head in the land of the rising sun.
Big round for you. How are you feeling about that at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, excited to.
Clearly, it's so open at the moment, and
anyone is clear to go for the win, absolutely. But Thierry is not going to go for it because obviously he has no need for it. But apart from Thierry, everyone should be.
Fine day, 3 days so far.
Yeah.
So.
both championships are open for the moment. So
I mean, obviously we're looking forward. It's going to be a big weekend for us.
The driver's title is still a bit more theoretical, but
passion and lots of respect for the drivers, what they are capable of doing.
Good. I mean, looking forward. It was just about getting into
Thierry. In your opinion, who deserves the most the title?
Who has more points on Sundays?
One more. Okay. One more. Amazing.
Dry. Line is clean and leaves are dry. And finally, in the dirty and mossy section before the tunnel, it is mostly dry with damp patches.
Try to save fuel before we arrive here on that day on the road section. Are we sure that it's low fuel, or? There's only one way that you cannot get fuel to the main pump. In the end, we see that the lift pumps are not picking up a lot of fuel, and then eventually you'll dry out the catch tank, or you consume everything in the catch tank. And we think that's what happened. I mean, it's not a lot more than you or Ott, but yeah.
I guess there are a lot of leaves, so the right sides are all damp as well, and quite a lot of humidity. So. But yeah, the next two are hard, so something mixed.
Final word. Yeah, just a quick apology to Andreas for the start. Sorry mates, so keep your head down, and let's see what is going to be a long day anyway, and we know the starting position is not ideal, but let's see what you can do. For the rest, please find your pace, find your rhythm, find your confidence, and let's see what we can do. Nothing really more to say, but just making sure that we are extremely focused on what's going on and on the top of things. Thank you.
First and foremost, for both Thierry and Ott and Hyundai to win the world title, we need 100% reliability. That is a given. Any technical failure now would cost the title in the manufacturers, but also in both driver titles. And I think for us as a team, this is the most important thing. You do not want to have that role of a title decider.
Pretty much the only chance of Thierry not being world champion this year is if we have a major retirement and technical problem on Sunday. And then I would feel pretty responsible for it.
For sure, the pressure is at the maximum because what can put us into trouble is mechanical failure or mistake and stuff like this. We had quite a good year, quite reliable car, and it's not the moment to pack it up and.
No, something's not right, Bex. That's not right, he's cruising. What's going on here?
Yeah, you're traveling, so you may not be aware, but there's a problem with Thierry. It seems to be engine, or he's lost the turbo, or he's lost the throttle. But be ready and try to be in contact. Okay? Right. Ciao. Yeah.
Good morning. What can you tell us about what happened with the car and the power issue there?
Yeah, so I have no clue. We're gonna find out. It seems like it's not mechanical, so that's a positive thing.
Little truck. Are they looking at the data from your car? Will you have time? How much time will you have to work on whatever they recommend?
I don't know. I don't know.
Right, so we'll keep an eye on you. We'll watch you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
So we need to choose it.
Weren't able to fix it, so everything looks mechanically, electrically fine. So
Alberto need to drain the oil of the diff and the gearbox. I told him to start with the diff, as he will be busy on the front.
Getting back 10, 9. If everything works well and the road gets to it.
What brakes we have to do?
Yeah.
engine breathing will spin the...
No, but as well, what happens when it's out of balance is normally you then the ball bearing. Because it's basically doing this the whole time. If you spin this, it's like it just sheared.
Thierry just needs to score 6 points today in order to secure the Drivers' Championship title.
Just like a normal, regular Saturday.
All that remains for him to become champion tomorrow is just 2 points. So either in the Sunday classification or from the power stage, doesn't matter where he gets them, but yeah, 2 points required to guarantee the title.
I don't know if we should open a bit for whip or not. Rebound, just try.
For me, Thierry Neuville still remains favourite for the driver's title, but he still needs a good haul of points today in order to secure the championship.
The final day of the 2024 season. Ott Tänak and Martin Järveoja are pushing to maintain the rally lead. The only ones that can stop Thierry Neuville and Martin Vidager from taking their first World Championship.
So much has been happening, you know. Yeah, actually never seen such a roller coaster. quite a bit, yeah, out of the box probably, but yeah, it's basically, I would say the last rally really describes my year, and unfortunately that's the way it was.
Thank you. Thank you. Very well done. Very well done.
Yes, I know. Hey.
Drum, please. For Cami and the family and everyone.
I mean, obviously, it's so much of emotions, but for me, the biggest is the relief of pressure, and yeah, I'm for long in the motorsports and especially in the rally world. And every year it's just getting tougher and tougher, more work, more sacrifices, pushing harder yourself to the limits. And this year has been incredibly challenging, being first on the road all the time. So at the end, I really believed and was sure we deserved it a lot this year. And yeah, that's probably as well why we made it.
That doesn't mean I won't try. She said, stop it. You always let me down when I want you. I can't help it. I can't let you forget me.
There's always next season. There is always next season. So I'ma hit you now on FaceTime, and I know you won't miss it. Girl, I know you waited to ain't over me. You only wanna talk to the stove with me. They said I'm not gonna pass that. That doesn't mean I won't try. She said, stop it. You always let me down when I want you. I can't help it. Girl, I can't let you forget me. Girl, I try, let's remember all the times that we did have. And the times I made you laugh when you sat up on my lap. And the borders wasn't packed cause of COVID. Back and forth we go, that ain't all she wrote. And you tried moving far, I tried moving on. I can't let you forget me. She said, stop it. You always let me down when I want you.